Alrighty.
Okay. There we go. Somehow I noticed that.
Alrighty.
Now I have to see the thing. Get that. Okay, that fixes that. I have to run the ad anyway. So let's do that. Not that I want to, but I have to. It's kind of annoying. Alright, go ahead. I'll be here. Somehow I noticed that. I don't know, the light was off. Like, what the hell? Like, that don't make any sense. But we should be good now. There we go. Just gotta wait for the ad to run.
Alrighty.
Okay, so today we're gonna be doing a lot of night stuff. Well, we're gonna finish the night. You know, while the ad is running, I could probably talk to people. I'm guessing that's some weird shadow or something from Van. I don't know. Yes, cats often like hiding places. I don't know. Killjoy. What are you, Mishy? Considering he freaking hissed at you, no. No, he isn't. Such a sourpuss. What secrets is the cat hiding? Okay. Oh my god, teach me your ways. What is wrong with you? Okay, that's pretty funny. Apparently this guy is going to be going to the Revolution Festival. I'm just checking my camera position. Yeah, right. Hawker's the guy that's always busy. There we go. See how he's doing here. I'm unsure if the internet issue is fixed, by the way. As of yesterday, it was not. It is not in my control. I wish it was, but it is not. Oh well. Okay, so there are a whole bunch of things that we can do. Ad ended. Welcome back on Twitch. Here's Eddie. You know, I kind of expected him to hang out with Berlizia more, but he only does like the one time. Maybe he will on the last day or something. Like, I thought they were going to become like super good friends or something, but they barely interact. It's very strange. Oh, Maxim. You know, the food wasn't mine. He's trying. I mean, I like how realistic it is, you know. She doesn't immediately like, oh, I forgive you for having your affair and I'm gonna bring you back so you could be, you know, my daughter's dad. No. She doesn't really like trust him that much or anything. She's not going to be mean to him because that's just not in her nature, but she's also not going to immediately accept him back in her life either. Of course, he's asking her to the festival now. May I have this date? He's actually asking her out. In which she says no. But also yes. I like how she says yes in a roundabout way. Which I like, basically. She's like, no, it's not a date. I'm not willing to date you. But she's your daughter, effectively. And yeah, you should get to know her. So, yeah, you can show her around the festival and I'll come along too. Don't go crying just yet. She's basically wary of him, yeah, like Van said. But I mean, he's a good guy at heart. He's just, you know, a playboy, unfortunately. But he realized he messed up, so. Maxim's really cool, actually, once he, like, develops. And you find out why he's, like, traveling around and that he's looking for his family. I remember when I was doing that part of the game and I kept saying his daughter because obviously I knew Yume was his daughter and I was like, shit, I gotta say son now. As if I tried to hide it as if it was on you know, purpose. Your daughter or son? Yeah, just the whole neighborhood. Once you try cooking something this year, you can give it to someone you really like. Oh yeah, what is it? Mark? Oh, it's Harry, right, that's who it is. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Just keep talking to people. This is awkward. Good luck. They're just having their little romantic thing going on. It is very strange, by the way, why there's like random things that block the stairs. Like in shops, I can understand using that as a barricade. In houses, no, it really doesn't make sense. I mean, like, it really doesn't make sense. Like, who puts that up on your random house? Like, that's just weird. I mean, whatever. I mean, what would you realistically put there? I don't know.
The sky is always watching over us.
Oops. There is a side quest, and there are connection events, obviously. I will be doing them. I think there's... Who do we have? I don't remember. 2, and I think we can only do 2 of them, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, I actually didn't have it at the spot here. Katra and Judith are the ones we're doing. Obviously, I'll show Burgard and Renee. That's weird. Renee's not actually done. He must have a gift or something. I know Anya still has 1 gift. That's why. We've only given her 3 of her 4 gifts, so that's why we didn't need to hang out with her, even though she wasn't quite done. Well, we just did the movie to get basically enough points with the gift. Katra and Burgard will not finish, unfortunately. I may or may not replay the game, and then... Because there are 3, like, optional... I mean, I guess super bosses, but they're not really that hard from what I understand. It requires that you get level 5 on each of those things, the alignments. And obviously if I do that, I will just do the remaining connection points there. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I know the connection event system is in Daybreak 2. I am aware, believe me. I'm guessing it's just as problematic there. If I was playing the PC version, I could have installed a patch that fixed the issue, but... I know Falcom doesn't think it's an issue, but I do. Basically, there's a PC patch somebody made that gives you bonus points for the side quests, more than you normally get, so enough to do all of them, basically. Which is how it should be. Like, you should get enough points to do everything, as long as you do all the side quests. Like, it would be a reward for doing the side quests, and I don't know why they don't do that. But whatever. Where can we go? Wow, a lot of districts. This should be one of the last times we have to talk to everybody. This is like the last actual night in the game. I mean, as far as nights where we do like side stuff, basically.
Thanks for stopping by.
The last free night, I guess you could say. Oh, this is their dad. You're gone for a whole year, Dad. You sent a letter saying you'd be home soon 3 months ago. Oh, that's funny. What's this? It is a text message that is junk. Because of course it is. I am going to delete that and be done with it. I have deleted the junk text message. Well, whatever. I really like Rebecca. I hope she gets a little more focus anyway as an NPC. Like, she's interesting to me. I like her social anxiety and everything. Apples didn't fall far from the tree. Gather on for Papa Filinkov's show and tell. Oh, he got souvenirs. Okay. It's funny. I like Rebecca. She's cool. From the Free Cities all the way to the Malugia Archipelago. Yeah, they've really filled in a lot of the Eastern Cimmeria map, actually, with this game. Because originally, we really only knew, like, Western Cimmeria, and then we knew where Arteria was. Because Falcom has released maps, like, showing everything, but... Now we know where the Free Cities are. There's that archipelago he just mentioned. Obviously, we're not seeing all of these places. Now this is the stuff. Antiques, rare parts, supremacy, justice. I want all the techies. What the hell? What's wrong with you, Rebecca? But, I mean, I'm guessing we'll see Fairy's hometown at some point. At least I hope we do. If we don't, that would be really stupid. I don't want a repeat of the Jirai situation where it's clearly a critically important area in the story and inexplicably we don't see it. And I don't know why. There's no good explanation for why we don't go there. Even in Reverie, we just never go to Jirai, and it's ridiculous. There's literally like a B-team field study there. So they clearly intended you to go there at some point, and you just don't. I don't know, it's weird, because you go to Crossbell, you know? Like, we see the horrendous occupation of Crossbell, but for some reason they didn't want to show us the horrible occupation of Jirai, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's a consequence of the Osborne twist or what, but... Yume! That is hardly fair. You have a general assisting you. Oh, she's playing chess. Helping them play chess. Right, remember, Yume doesn't know that Maxim is her father. I'm guessing she will learn at some point, and that will be probably a really good moment. Apparently it's busy for the food. My wife is picking up dinner. Oh, I guess Ein plays, Oh, they're talking about chess ratings. That's hilarious. But anyway, I guess Ein plays chess. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh my god, you have more dialogue, dude? Jeez. But yeah, like, I really like the Maxim, Paulette, Yume storyline. I didn't see it coming, really, that Maxim was Yume's dad and Paulette's ex-boyfriend when I first was, you know, experiencing the game's plot. But it makes sense. I mean, I like how they build up to it. You know, she has that conversation with Van where she's like, hey, don't you want to, like, ask me about my situation? Like, why do I have a daughter? Like, where's her dad? And, you know, Van is nice enough to be like, no, I'm not going to pry into something you obviously don't want to tell anybody. Ah, Barry got Fee's phone number. We're not really friends, but we're more than acquaintances now. I would say you're friends, but sure.
Alrighty.
I like the relationship they're developing between Fairy and Fee. I've heard some people say, like, oh, Fairy is like the new Fee, but no, not really. Fairy acts nothing like Fee. I know, like, she's supposed to be her in combat, but, you know, personality-wise, they're completely different. You know, Fee's whole shtick was trying to do a found family thing. Right, we have a little optional scene here that we might as well go through. Text wife. Oh, I already told your grandmother. You have the slightest idea how worried we've been over you? Yeah, we don't really see her mom and grandmother. What's really interesting is, especially someone you're just getting serious with, you can totally bring them over with you if you want. Your mom won't mind. Your ass can be impossible. It is interesting how she phrases that. I don't know if that's just her being funny or if that means something. I don't know. Okay, apparently Van just knows this somehow. I'm not sure how, but yeah, Judith's mother was a theater actress, that makes sense, and then she was the second Grim Cat. Obviously, the grandmother was the first Grim Cat. A chanson singer and the first Grim Cat, yeah, obviously. I don't know, my career as the biggest movie. What do you mean look for someone at work? Like, I wonder who Judith's dad is. I mean, you know? I mean, that is kind of odd. They, like, never mention her father at all. Of course, we know very little about Judith's family in general. You know, she's... Okay, yeah, we can't go out to the thing there. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Yeah, we just don't know a whole lot about...
This feels real light.
About, Judith's family life. That is weird. Oh, they're in here. Okay. It's Katra and Esmeralda. Apparently she's drunk. That's funny. I'm staying at your place, Katra. No, I'm not. I say let her crash at your place. Better than trying to find a hotel. Probably. Hold me nice and tight. I don't know how old Esmeralda is supposed to be. Does she have an age? Kind of curious. She's 27. Theo recommends drinking 1 liter of water. Oh my god. That's funny. Whoops, that's the bathroom. Yeah, Judith really gets the least amount of development. Like, I mean, she's just... Basically, we know nothing about her, you know? She's just some actress that can turn into a cat for some reason, and we're not really supposed to question it. It's just something her family can inexplicably do, and I don't know why. And it's definitely like a passed down kind of thing, like Yin, except it seems to be like a legitimate magical girl power that they're... I would guess the women in their family are born with. Do you know how insane GDP rising 25% would actually be, by the way? Usually, good growth is like 4%. 25% is insane. And probably not a good thing, because when it goes back to normal, it's going to be a massive recession. By comparison. Obviously, it's like this because of the, basically, it's Osborn being a complete and utter dumbass with his plan, which caused Calvert to become an economic superpower and basically the sole economic superpower. And now they're well on their way to being the lone superpower. It will not be long before Calvert can destroy Erebonia on their own. Basically with no issue whatsoever. And that's all basically Osborn's fault. He destroyed the balance of power by being incredibly short-sighted.
This is perfect.
Doesn't really do you any good to stop Ishmelga if you made Calvert like a super big threat to the entire world. And that's probably what Osborn has ended up doing. Because he's a moron. I don't know, Reverie is a bit more negative on him and his lack of forward thinking, frankly. He was way too one-track minded and didn't think about the actual long-term consequences. Now, this assumes Graham Hart is being built up as the ultimate antagonist of the arc, which I do believe he is, but obviously that could not be the case as well. You should get off my ass first. Just keep on talking to everybody here.
Well,
but who knows? I mean, I'm not really sure where they're gonna go with the directions of the actual plot. Whoa. Oh, Ren is here. How about no? Well, I mean, he's looking to make friends with Ren, but that's different. Is that Kana over there? Or is it just somebody that looks like her? He's gonna pay you anyway, whether you figured out his plan or not. Indisposed to enjoy his paycheck. What a dick. So he would have just killed everybody, Van included, but then still wired the money to Van's account anyway, even though he's literally dead. Yeah, Harwood's an asshole. I don't know what to tell you. Hell is his problem? No, he doesn't. He is like a genuinely evil person, yes. Yeah, I agree, actually. Dantes is probably the most evil character in the series. Well, I'm no saint. Look what we're doing, don't quite compare to the heights of this madman. Ren, you are by no means an evil person. For a lapdog, you sure to love pulling at your master's leash. Keep me far away from that business whenever that happens. Yeah, like, I don't know. I would not blame Ren for anything she did in, Sky, frankly. I mean, she was a kid, and she went through, like, literal hell, you know? Oh, they just flat out say this, okay. You mean Calvert finally overtaking Erebonia in terms of sheer power? Yes, Erebonia is... They're screwed. I'm just gonna be blunt about it. They are screwed because of Osborn. Osborn is so damn lucky that Graham Hart was not president initially, because there's absolutely no way his plan would have worked at all. Like, Graham Hart is easily his equal, if not better. So, yeah, Osborn would have been screwed. His only choice, basically, would have been to basically tell Graham Hart the actual plan and work directly with him. He would not have been able to outsmart Graham Hart in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious starting in Reverie that Erebonia was screwed. And frankly, they're getting what they deserve. Just be blunt about it. This is what they deserve. They decided to start a world war for literally no good reason. And became effectively the equivalent of 1930s Germany, to the rest of the world. So yeah, they got exactly what they deserved. If anything, they got off easy, frankly, because Calvard was well within its right to demand the resignation of the entire royal family. And their execution, frankly.
Stop right here. The very best.
I mean, they could have easily demanded that, along with the execution of... Basically, they could have easily demanded, okay, you're giving us Claire, you're giving us Lecter, you're giving us Van Dyke, you're giving us Ugent, and we are going to publicly execute them. If not, we're going to invade and conquer you.
Yummy.
Oh, Marielle's here. She fell asleep. Oh, she must be drunk. Wow, she literally is wasted. Okay, hi. I know, just move that down on the ground. I'll get it. Kind of amazing how many unique looking NPCs are actually in the series. Anton, obviously. Shino is one. She has a unique model that I don't think anybody else shares. I don't know if they plan to do anything with her, but her model is unique. Oh, Dingo's favorite drink. Okay, that makes sense. Nice little event. They probably would. Can you give me paper towels? Oh, you did. Thank you. Oh my god, they smell like I'm gonna die. You'll get the scoop. Cheer up, Dingo. Talk to Selma. Actually, I think the two idols are also unique in their models. Lalua and Selah. Yeah, I think they have unique models as well. So I don't know if oh right, they're asking each other out. Selma, I think she's the jogging girl. Been kind of developing this relationship between the two. Now they're actually going to be dating. They really do really good with the NPCs and their... Ooh, that is not looking at me. But yeah, they do really good with the NPCs and developing relationships between them. There was the whole thing with Charlotte, right? And her little boyfriend there. In Cold Steel. My ex would be eating his heart out. I forget the name of the male kid NPC, but that was a little nice story, with the commoner child and the noble child. And they got together. And, you know, we learned about why her dad kind of didn't like commoners, and it was more complicated than, oh, he's just, you know, a bigot. Like something bad happened to a woman he loved once or something. I forget exactly, but it was like a good story. It was really good, actually. I like how the only reason Junifer was losing, and this is a really realistic reason, she basically had a pretty crappy car. Hi, Liz. Like, she must be, like, insanely skilled to have been keeping up with, like, cars that have been souped up, and hers is just, like, a normal poor man's car. And yet she was literally barely losing. I'm guessing they're doing the street racing stuff because they're gonna do more about the actual racing industry eventually. And they're kind of setting that up right now. Oh, right, the guy in the cab. Or he's just in a car, I guess. Something with a racing event or something, I don't know. It is weird how many times we, like, race in this game, but whatever. I love the Central Eastern and Eastern outfits. They look cool to me. At least I think they do. But the world building has always been really good in Trails, so, you know, using outfits to world build is really cool as well. Talk to the priest. I mean, I like the stuff we learn about Arusha, and then they imply that there's like another goddess even further east that I'm sure we'll learn about eventually. Okay, they're talking about Lashkar, of course. Okay, this makes sense. So they actually are giving Lashkar some medication for his mental state. Probably some anxiety medication. Which, yeah, he's gonna need a shit ton. Literally, his girlfriend got vaporized by a freaking nuclear weapon. He might have actually been able to cope okay if Annie at least wasn't there. But losing her on top of his family is probably just too much. So he's obviously very bitter at the world. Understandably so. And now Almada's dead. It's not like he can get revenge, right? I mean, it kind of killed his whole dream, really. He wanted to become a bracer to...
Off we go.
Protect those he loved, and, well, they're already dead. All of them. Except for Kana, which... You know, it's not really clear how actually close he was to Kana.
Thank you for watching.
Kana's also like 20-something years old, so... She's obviously in a much better position mentally to... cope. Not that she's over it or anything, but she's at least a functional person right now, whereas obviously Lashkar is not, nor would you expect a 10-year-old kid to be.
It's so convenient nowadays.
Yeah, these two have always been doing their thing up here. What'd you say? I did get one ticket to the EGC. I forget what that stands for, or something like that. EG freaking C. Sure. Oh, that's right. It's like a model actress
One
thing.
bullet can change your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit, Ace Requiem.
We can see a movie as well. In fact, that's probably the only thing we can see in the Satan. Oh no, we can actually see the whole district. That's kind of unfortunate, because I was hoping we wouldn't have to talk to everybody there, but I guess I was wrong. Let's see if this kid's still throwing her temper tantrums. I guess they're getting all along better now. Been a nice, like, realistic little thing there with a stay-at-home mother learning to be one. And the daughter acting out. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I don't know. Talking to Melise, I guess. Totally smashed today's quota. Okay. Man, what am I doing here? Going to the mall. Department store. Whatever. Same thing.
One girl's courage will change his.
Oh, Rosette's here. Okay. Hey, Rosette. Talk to good old Robo-Maid.
Thank you for visiting.
Oh,
the
Orid.
department store.
They keep talking specifically about Orid.
Our stores have a wide variety of.
Let's say of all the countries in Western Zemeria that we haven't visited, Orid would be the most shocking to not see. I believe you met her when you were sent to Orid for tactics lessons. Oh yeah, she's that perky woman that was helping me.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Okay,
Revolution Festival merchandise is on sale throughout the building.
I can guess.
We invite everyone to.
Okay, yeah, I know who this is because I've seen her artwork. If I had to guess, I would I would guess who I know who that is because I've seen art of her. Hey, Zero.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
There's some... She's a dear friend. Yeah, there's some woman that wears like a similar outfit to Rosette in art for Daybreak, and I'm pretty sure that's who she's talking about.
Enjoy shopping with us.
She looks pretty cool. I
Ladies
think her name's
and
like...
gentlemen,
I think her name's
your
Mirabelle.
attention, please.
I mean, obviously, I'm just guessing that that's who she's talking about, but I don't know. We've never met the person as of this game, so...
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
But I'm assuming she means like another concierge, and that would be... That's the only artwork I've seen of one that's not Rosette, so... Obviously, they're not bringing that up for no reason. It's clearly somebody they're going to introduce in probably the next game or something.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Which makes sense, you know?
A variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
A survivor of Craze when working at Thunders, that would be Kana.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure revenge would not make you feel any better for, you know, them nuking your entire town.
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Then again, I don't think revenge makes you feel better at all, really. Maybe in the moment, but then there's nothing else to live for, so yeah, it's never really ends well. It really is one of those very pointless things. That just kind of leaves you empty at the
Thank you
end.
for visiting the Weston department store. Our stores have a wide
My guess is they're gonna do stuff with this rooftop area eventually in the next game or something. Oh, right, here's this woman talking about her husband.
One girl.
You don't actually like your husband, do you?
Glow. Dawn of the revolution.
Is it that hard to imagine I'd love my husband for his thoughtfulness and kindness and not just for his deep pockets? Here, I thought you were a total goat digger. That you only went with him because he's crazy rich. That explains why listening to you talk about your relationship wasn't like clicking at all. Oh my god. Right, this woman is the woman that's like, I just want to marry a rich husband, and so she's been talking to this woman that's literally married to a rich husband to try to be like, hey, how do I marry a rich husband so I can be rich? And she's been talking to her, and I guess this whole time she's like, wait a minute, it sounds like she really loves this guy. That can't be right. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, she's right. Like, okay, sure, you date a rich guy that you don't actually like, and then guess what? You think they're gonna stay together? Do you think that's a healthy relationship? No. If anything, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up with an incredibly abusive man, at best, who happens to be rich, that you'll have to justify to yourself to stay with to be rich, which is a horrific thing. Or it's just gonna be a completely unhealthy, toxic relationship that's not gonna last anyway. But gold digging is my life's mission. What else am I supposed to do? That is a literal line in this Trails game. Wow. Yeah, this is what the whole reason why Beth has been talking to Marguerite this whole time, is because she's married to a rich husband and thought, oh, she must be a gold digger like me.
Smash hit will spread.
Except she's not. Like, remember, Margaret was like, my husband was near Cray. Like, I hope to God he's not dead. Like, she actually genuinely loves the guy. It's hilarious it took Beth like all 5 chapters to finally ask, wait a minute, do you actually love your husband? Well, that can't be right. No, she hates the guy, Beth. Jesus Christ. Kind of a funny little storyline going on.
Gentlemen, your attention, please.
Kana went home early.
Festival merchandise is on sale throughout the building.
Wonder where she's living,
Everyone to come
actually.
and see for yourselves.
Yeah, they keep talking about Zect Arms, and I'll just tell you, they never show up in this game, so don't expect them to do anything. But obviously, they are clearly being set up as future antagonists. But yeah, they don't actually show up or do anything substantial in this game, other than they were doing some weird unethical testing in Erasion. And that's about it.
Gloria.
And they're shady as shit, and they've been making monsters that can use Zyphas. If gold digging is your life's calling, then take a pickaxe and go to mine. Oh my god. This is the final night, so I mean we're basically in the penultimate day, so yeah. So, yeah, we just have like one actual free day left, which is good. Now, if you're wondering if that means we're close to the end of the game, what are you, crazy? What do you think this is? Oh, here's Sayla. Yeah, like, she has a unique model, and so does Lulua. Like, that's interesting. Like, nobody looks like these two in the entire world. Not like Annie, who had, like, a couple of clones. Like, I know they're basically a Tokyo Xanadu reference, but... I mean, they literally have a Tokyo Xanadu outfit for Spica. Lulua kind of looks like, she kind of looks like Rion, just without pink hair. I think she had a... I like their little struggle to make their group be able to stay together. Their duo. It's been a while since I played Tokyo Xanadu. I don't exactly remember what Rion looked like. I know she was like super cute with pink hair. She kind of acts a little like Muse, except it's literally just seductive teasing. It's not actually meant to be serious. It doesn't develop into anything, unlike freaking Muse, which is dumb. I like Rion. She's really cool in Xanadu. She looked like that pink-haired girl in Ys 8. Pink-haired girl in Ys 8. Io? Or do you mean somebody else? You mean the orange-haired girl? Laxia? You say it's a really good game, by the way.
Let's do this.
Man, don't you guys ever go to bed? With all these people always walking around. I mean, Io is kind of like a lolly design. She has Altina's voice actress. She's voiced by Xanthi. Who's your little brother? I don't remember. She didn't mention it. I'm sure she's mentioned it before, but I just don't remember. Is this the guy that's doing the little game events? I think so. It's only his model. But I don't remember that guy's name. Is this for the side quest? Some sort of actress recruiter, I guess. Nina is definitely interesting, so we'll see if that amounts to anything in the future, but... I'm thoroughly expecting some twist about Nina eventually. Oh, it's a modeling recruiter. Okay. Apparently she's stuck on this chair or something. This waitress. Oh, no, she's not. She's just like standing there. Okay. I thought she was stuck, but she's not. They mentioned this Sheena Dirk person a lot. Like, I know she's like the woman that founded the revolution of Calvard. The monarchy, out of fear, was like, hey, let's arrest her and put her in jail. And spoiler alert, that doesn't work. You just make them a martyr. And you inspire more people. Like, it's literally the dumbest thing you can do. Quite literally. It's why I wish they had, like, actually shown that to be the absolute massive mistake it should have been in Crossbell with Osborn, because that is a really stupid thing to do. Like, declaring the SSS criminals should have been a complete disaster that should have led to immediate revolution and civil disobedience. It would have been a really good way to have Osborn make a massive political blunder and fit his, you know, what was supposed to be his character flaw of being overconfident. I don't know, I feel like we got robbed of Osborn watching his empire collapse around him because of his own ego and overconfidence because of the stupid Osborn twist. Because we were clearly building up to Osborn just seeing it all collapse because of his own ego, and just they don't do it. They just decided to change their mind in the last second, like halfway through Cold Steel 4, and all the worse for it, frankly. Oh, Lunar New Year? Okay. Guess that's a thing in Trails. I don't know, I think when I tapped out on Osborn completely is when they were like, yeah, his one character flaw of you know, pissing off everybody and making enemies of the world. No, that's actually a strength because he's gathering heroes to fight him. Nah, that's it. I've tapped out. When you turn the guy into a complete flawless character, yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, don't turn the one strength into the one weakness into a strength. That's stupid. They're talking about Mario idolizing Dingo. I'm gonna give you an example. Like if they take Gramhart and they were like, oh no, actually his awkward relationship with his daughter, which is like this big flaw in his character. Oh, that's actually intentional. He's deliberately making her oppose his ideology. That would be really stupid. I'm just telling you, like if they go in that direction, that would actually piss me off. I do not want a repeat of a character's weaknesses becoming his strengths. I do not want that. I don't think they're gonna do that, but
Did you see? There's a new movie.
you know. I mean, my God. Even Shizuna has, like, character quirks that make her a flawed person to deal with.
Cold ice cream.
Like, she drives Kurogane nuts. Yeah, he should have tried to give the SSS a deal they can't refuse or something. Instead, I mean, they kind of put themselves in a corner because they did the scene in Crossbell where he's just a complete and utter asshole to them, which is, again, an incredibly stupid thing to do. Like Rocksmith was smart enough to kiss their ass. Like, He does it in a way where he thinks he's superior to them, but he's smart enough to realize, oh, they might actually be really useful to me, and these people could lead an actual rebellion against me if something were to happen and I annex this territory. I need to get in their good graces, or at least pretend to. And Osborn was too stupid to do that.
This night's just getting
Which at the time I liked, because it's like, oh, he's overconfident, and then eventually Lloyd and Co. are gonna punch him in the face. You know, maybe not physically, but politically, and it's gonna take him down. And I got robbed of that, and I don't like that. Like, yeah, I mean, Crossbow gets their independence in Reverie, but it's not against Osborn, which is who it should have been against. Don't get me wrong, I like Reverie, and I like the stuff with, you know, all the Rufus stuff in it, but, like, I wanted them to take Osborn down, and I wanted Osborn to see his empire fall around him. Instead, it's just like, oh, Erebonia wants to give them freedom now for some reason. But a bunch of evil people choose to act on their own, which is fine. But it's not as satisfying as if they had overcome Osborn. Which, yeah, I totally don't see why Lloyd and Co. can't defeat and outsmart Osborn. Of course they can. They're some of the most competent people in the world. I mean, they literally outsmarted and defeated Reen before, so of course they can. I mean, they took down a literal goddess thing that's like the most powerful thing in the entire series, right? I mean, Demiurgos is probably, like, outside of the Reverie final boss, the most powerful, like, final boss in the series. Like, plot-wise, outside of the endgame boss of Reverie, because that required, like, hyperbolic time chamber training, or some nonsense. Plus, Lloyd is, like, smart, and, you know, I don't know. I don't think it would have been unrealistic for Lloyd to lead a successful revolution. Oh, hey, Kevin and Reese are mentioned. What do you know? Cassius mentioned, Olivia mentioned, Shara mentioned. I don't know. Some people, like, really think Osborn apparently should never lose anything, and I just don't agree with that at all. I don't think he needed to be that competent to the point where he's invincible, and he loses because he wants to lose. That is so stupid to me. It's not satisfying, like, at all.
I see.
Basically, I like the, Oh, we got a little ad thing here. Like what happens with the villain in Bleach, right?
Visit today.
He is an anime example.
The
Running an
shopping
ad.
screen one will soon begin.
FYI.
If
You know,
want
the
to
whole...
begin, please proceed to the entrance.
The villain makes too many enemies. Yeah, they're super powerful and strong, but brings too many enemies against him, and ultimately that leads to his downfall. Even though he was stronger, more skilled, more smarter than everybody else, it didn't matter because he pissed off everybody. And I like that when that, like, comes back to bite the villain.
Thank you for your visit today.
It's like when Weissman has that moment when he, like, haha, go murder Estelle, Josh, because I'm a dick. And it's like, oh yeah, we knew that you were a total dick, so we literally predicted you were gonna do that and used it against you. And then he has that moment where he's just like freaking out.
Off we go.
Like legitimately freaking out. Weissman is just completely loses it. He's like legitimately enraged and just not able to comprehend it. And we don't get that with Osborn ever. And that's just ridiculous to me. Like, I don't like the whole villain thing where the villains are like, I'm so much smarter than you. I predicted everything. Like, that only works for me if there's that moment where it's like, oh shit, I didn't predict that. Oh shit, what am I gonna do? Like, I need that moment. I have to have it, or I'm not gonna like the character. I like when villains that plan so thoroughly end up having something go wrong and then they freak out over it. Was that a bot? Yeah, it was. Figures. But anyway. But unfortunately, it just, doesn't happen. And I guess some people like a villain that never loses whatsoever, and I'm sorry, I just don't. Your sandwich was very mid, I'm sorry. My fries are a little hard, actually. Crispy, I guess, would be the right word. This woman is still obsessed with freaking Treon Tower. I know the tower is up to something. What does it have in store for me? Capture the essence for good of all. That's true. Crispy flowers? Crispy flowers are better than soggy flowers. No, fries. That was a weird sentence. Wait a minute. I'd rather find a more agreeable senator to schmooze with. What's wrong with you? Is she trying to seduce a freaking senator as like a lobbyist? That's like not good. I like swallowed a piece of pepper or something. Give me a second. That's annoying. I'm not choking. It's just like a spice or something. Well, I mean, obviously I took it, but I mean, I didn't swallow wrong. Can I talk to you, please? We're gonna do this thing where it's like impossible to talk to you, huh? That's annoying. Seriously, can I like freaking talk? Ah, God, gotta be in the exact right spot. I hate that so much. I really do. I hate it. What Daybreak needs is the ability to do this.
What's next?
Cycling people around you. That would solve this problem of being like, oh, how the hell do I talk to this person? Just be able to hit L1. Talk to Berzelia. That is a funny line. Yeah, I got kidnapped, but I got to see that my dad cares about me, so it's alright. It's a good year. Gotta start figuring things out on your own, huh? Yeah, write your dad a poem. That'll work. That's funny. That is really funny. One of these days we'll see Berlizia's dad, but not today. I don't think she's... we don't see him at all in this game, I don't think. Is it sad that he's never been seen on screen, never sees his daughter, and yet he's still a better father than Irina ever was a mother? Listen, I appreciate the optimism, Rumsfeld, but this is Trails. This is a series that has Irina Reinford in it, Gileath Osborne in it. Basically two of the most horrendously evil parents ever, who have no business having their children. Like, ever. You know, the only reason why Irina is not like the worst parent in the history of the series is because Osborne exists. She is extremely lucky because she would easily be the worst parent ever.
Guess it's time for me to leave.
Let's see. Talk to you. Ronald got busted for extortion. Guy has the IQ of a freaking chicken nugget. This sounds about right. Oh, so James kind of blames himself for not standing up to him. Okay. That makes sense, actually. Because he just kind of was a yes man that went along with them, and I guess he regrets it now. Oh yeah, the Bracers have their own event here. I wonder how strong Regina is. She has a cool design. She's another character with a unique model, obviously, but she's like an actual like story NPC, unlike Lulua and Sayla that are just like in one side quest. Yeah, I know. She's crushing hard on the guy. Yeah, totally, Regina. Absolutely. Listen, I like you, but you can do so much better than Albus. Oh yeah, Ewan died. I would say like, oh, it's Trails, don't worry, I don't think Albus will die, but honestly, this arc has proven that nobody's safe, so yeah. Considering literally a Bracer, named Bracer that we talked to and interacted with actually died, yeah. I like how they're making B rank a big deal as well, because it should be. It's kind of weird that, I mean, Sky started off in C rank was a big deal, and then they just kind of stopped, you know? They kind of made every elite Bracer like an A rank after that, and it was stupid. Like Shara and Agate being C rank was like, holy shit, these are C rank Bracers. And then they like stopped making that a big deal, and that was a weird decision. Like soggy fries? I like crispy fries. Hydraulic fries. It's a technician joke. Yeah, I know, I got it. That's why I laughed. If I do end up too sloshed to walk myself home, maybe you can escort me. You'll take any Forest PG, right? Escort your drunk girlfriend home. Oh, by the way, Elaine is literally drunk, by the way. No, I'm pretty sure she's getting drunk. The pneumatic fried pastry. Yeah, I know. Class 7, blah, blah, blah. That didn't really... Look, I could pretend that Class 7 accomplished anything in Cold Steel, but... No, I'm not gonna do that. They accomplish nothing in Cold Steel. Which is another problem with that twist, by the way. It basically makes the party members completely irrelevant in their own story. You drunk or something? You're mumbling and shit. I guess Regina's more slosh than they are. Means oil. Pneumatic means full of air. I see.
Oh, but no complaints about the next one either.
There's somebody in here that I missed. They're up here. There we go. Alright, that should do that. Should we go see the movie first? Yeah, why not? Let's go see the movie. Said she wanted B and Elaine to get together. Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, what, Regina? I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if those two got together. Yes, it would. I let myself think that. Oh! Oh, Regina was fantasizing about Fee and Elaine Yuri. I mean... Sure, that'd be pretty hot. Not gonna lie to you. That's funny.
Off we go.
That probably exists somewhere on the internet. Maybe.
Thank you for your visit today. The showing on screen 1 will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Because I read it and I didn't process it. I assumed she was talking about Van and Elaine. But then I realized when Van was like, "Oh, you're mumbling." I was thinking of the reference to her being drunk, not, "Oh, Van doesn't get it because she's talking about lesbians, basically."
Thank you for your visit today. The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
Climber's story.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Yep. I don't know who the hell we get points from this for, but there was a Kincaid one as well, but you don't get any points for them, I don't think, and it's not necessary, so I skipped it. It was way earlier. Plus, it screws you out of... You have to, like, rewatch a movie, basically, and it screws you out of, the ultimate weapon. Obviously, Gloria is the last movie we'll be watching. Actually, no, that's not true at all. It's actually Rainfall, but we can watch 2 movies tomorrow, basically. And one of them is Gloria. And Rainfall is the other one that's left.
This isn't the first time I've gazed at the gaunt face of death. It awaits us all at the bottom of the abyss, yearning for our fall when a boulder bars our way. I've never
Sounds
seen
like
a
a
mountain
Tails
rob
voice.
the hope of the climbers challenging it. That is, not before today. It's been 10 days since we started our ascent, yet the summit is not even in sight. When you scale a mountain,
Look, I'm slow to process things,
death
okay?
scales right behind you.
I don't know how the hell I
Helmet,
missed
Massive, and
fantasizing about
Gessner
Elaine and Fee,
are
but
among the greatest mountaineers
that's
in all the
inexcusable. I
world.
should absolutely be thinking
Yet
about
even they
Yuri,
were
Elaine,
claimed
and
by
Yuri
death
Fee.
while on the climb to the top. Man is utterly powerless before the mountain. The frailty of humanity is unmasked in the face of nature's raw majesty.
Is
So
the mountain
then,
gonna skin people like
Why
Mishy?
does man climb the mountain?
I don't. This is a weird movie.
And to that I say, I do not know.
Then what good are you? Thank you
All
for
I know is
telling
that
us
the
nothing.
vast world beyond the summit has seized hold of my soul, and it will never let go.
Is that it? Because that was awfully lame if that was it. Wow. Oh. Marielle. That's actually kind of funny because this doesn't make any sense because she's drunk right now. In the plot. But whatever. Thanks for reminding me of Dingo. I appreciate it, Gabe. I'm sure he's literally happy for you. Obviously, he loved you. Even if he wouldn't admit it. No. Sounds fine. I love Marielle's relationship with Dingo, actually. Yes, buy the brochure. If you choose hold off, you can never buy it again, by the way. So don't ever do that. You'll have to literally waste another day watching the movie and then you can't get them all, so. Seriously, don't do that. Let's see, Climber Story 1208, documentary. A documentary that puts to film the memoirs of mountain climber Nicholas. I thought about shouting Nicholas because it's in random capital letters, but I'll spare your ears. After tackling several other mountains, Nicholas becomes the first to forge a direct route up the Tian Shan mountain range, previously thought impregnable. What dangers did he face? How did he overcome them? How did he feel? Nicholas's own words begin to bring his story to life. Probably a lot harder than real life, considering there's monsters on mountains in this world.
Hey, did you see?
I mean, some of them even fly. I mean, it just seems, you know, kind of bad. Okay, we're gonna do these connection events, but I need to see what the other ones are that I need to do here. Any more things I gotta buy? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there is a... No, we did it all. Okay. Yeah, the phone call was the Judith thing. Okay, yeah, we just gotta do the connection events. I don't know if I saved. I'll save again. Do my chronic saving because I can. Okay. Okay, I need to... doing Katra and Judith, so I have to do the other two. This is Burgard's only connect event in the entire game, by the way. He literally has one, and this is it. I guess Van has a motorcycle? Oh, he's just borrowing it, never mind. I love this song. Your undying love was to cars. Till it rains, then it sucks. More or less, anyway. It's always cool to see the role reversed where Van is getting mentor advice from Burgard. Since Van is kind of like a mentor character himself. Oh. Okay. Guess you're being followed for some reason. Thanks for not telling us that, I guess. Oh, more Zek's arm stuff, huh? Okay, so these actually are Zect arms people. Okay. I take back what I said. I wasn't aware that they showed up here. Why are they following him? That's weird. Okay. What the hell did they do to your company? Well, maybe don't test your weapons on civilians and he wouldn't, like, have to beat you up. Pretty cut and dry, dude. Like, he did the right thing then. You got what you deserved. You guys are weird. We're gonna kick your ass now. That's cute. They think a stigma is the only reason a Dominion is strong. Yeah, no kidding. That's interesting. Yeah, it makes sense. Van should be able to fight unarmed. Just like Reen had barehanded training as well. Yeah, battle auras. I wonder if they can be physically seen or if it's just like they feel the thing or something. I don't know. Okay, well, I mean, they weren't very threatening. Yeah, obviously he could have beat the crap out of them by himself. Clearly led them out of the city so they wouldn't endanger anybody. What do you say? Look to the future when you were training under me? More than you do now, at least? Okay. The side quest doesn't give you an extra event, by the way. You can't do 2 of them. I'm guessing he gives a ton of points for this event because Burgard gives like a bonus amount of points or something. He gets some multiplier on his stuff because he joined so late. Same with Judas. That was interesting. Oh, okay. Hi. He's just as good to his unofficial student, huh? I like Celise. I want to see more of her. She got a killer design.
You have grown so much.
No, I only gave him 100. I guess it's just the gifts that give him a ton. Too bad I won't be keeping that.
What's next?
Not that I care too much, but... What's the other one I gotta do? Kincaid? Yeah, that's the other one that I'm gonna do and then not keep. She's still upset. Of course she is. Yeah, obviously Elaine is bitter that Ban left. As she should be. No surprise. What do you mean, who lies at the end of the road? What the hell does that mean? Ominous? What the hell is he talking about? I legit have no idea. I'm just shrewd. I mean, I know they're making fun of him, but... First you've heard of what? I missed that line. Your little will they, won't they routine was top entertainment, you know? Every student, every teacher ate it all up. Will you date Elaine? Yeah, remember, if you forgot, Van and Elaine actually officially dated in high school at RMS. They were actually a couple for a year. Which is doubly why Elaine is super pissed that Van left. Oh yeah, Kincaid was, I guess, trying to hook him up. Secretly. What promise? Basketball club? Okay. Oh, you want to play some one-on-one basketball? Sure. Maybe one of these days we'll actually have a basketball minigame. But not today. Dude, you broke a lot of promises. Let's just be honest here. Oh, desk work wreck your eyes. Let's have an epic duel to the basketball oh my god, they literally are. Wow, the narrator's super into this. Got a little unfriendly. As they just sit there dribbling the ball. Well, you lose, Van. He hit it from the three-point line. What are you talking about? Like, I guess you're being sarcastic, but... Sure, whatever. Like, it wasn't even like a impressive shot beyond like where you would normally shoot. It literally had a three-point shot. Like, what the hell? Why that guy's so into that? All the desk work will wreck my eyes after all. Thanks, Kincaid. Master of none's better than master of one? I guess. I guess it makes you versatile. You know? Really want to stick your nose in that business, huh? Staring Gehenna in the face. You know that, right? Yeah, they're definitely leading up to something with Renee that probably isn't gonna end well, I would imagine. What are you talking about? I mean, I'll be fine, I'm sure. Don't worry about it. What's the worst that could possibly happen? I mean, Alana's dead. It's fine. Get a load off the young master here. It helps you sleep at night. I'll watch myself. You do that, Van.
Seems you've grown a little. Maybe I can rest a little easier now.
I like how Kincaid got stat bonuses that don't matter because I don't think he's playable ever again. Maybe he has one playable section again, but I don't think so. I need to load up, and now we're actually going to do Katra and Judith. Not that Katra's going to max out, but he should get to, I think he'll get to 3 stars, actually. Yeah, he's looking at that telescope, I guess. See how spicy my chicken wings are. Answer. Very spicy. Okay. It's a little unexpected. Right, he liked the telescopes. He had the, he was always looking at the one at the, observatory. Before it got blown up, of course. Actually, did it get blown up, or was that just the computer? I don't know. I had a telescope once when I was a kid. Katra? You okay? Yeah, his face is really close. Are you into him? I mean, he is hot. I'll give you that. Katra? Are you just gazing lovingly into Van's eyes? That's pretty funny. That is really funny. It's like, oh god, he's so hot. I mean, you're not wrong, Katra. Yeah, makes sense. I'm guessing we'll learn more about Katra in the second game. But they do give us some clues soon. Why he is the way he is. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why Katra reacted that way to Van being so close, but we'll talk about it eventually. Betterment of lives. Uncover the true ways of the world through academia. That makes sense. I like Katra's personality here. He hopes to come to terms with himself and to understand the meaning of his own existence. Interesting line. Yeah, the nuclear weapons probably disturbed him. Oh, both, I guess, in the Genesis. They also seem to be way stronger than the original, than like modern orbits, which is kind of weird. It's actually very weird. But it's a thing with fiction. Astronomy is the foundation of all learning. I guess. Examining Adios's miracles through a scientific lens. Well, I mean, so we know space exists at the very least in Zemuria at this point because they have telescopes, they're looking at space, there's stars. So that's a thing. Of course, what does that mean necessarily? Who knows? I mean, we know For some reason, you can't leave the Zemuria continent, but Calvert has some sort of space program going on. They're building a space station or something, based on what Gramhart was saying. Sorry if I was too cliched for you. Stop laughing now. How did he word it? Puts things in perspective, like you can't help but feel tiny as look at the night sky. Yeah, I guess so. Missing the forest through the trees or the galaxy for the stars? Maybe. Hey Josh, how's it going? Good evening. That's a lot to take away from my dumbass, but sure. Yeah, Van's quite the mentor. It's true. You are who you are because of the connections you make. Oh, hey, Esmeralda. You're doing the shipping thing, aren't you? Also, Katra's like even younger than Anya, so... The stars? Like, literally?
Detecting rise in body temperature. Are you okay, Katra?
I'm fine, I swear.
God damn it, Katra. Okay, he might be a little bisexual or something, but... That's, I don't think that's why he's, like, reacting that way to Van being close. There is a reason. At least, I think there is. Judith time. How am I feeling? Pretty good. You finished Daybreak. That's cool. Daybreak 2 be coming in like, what, 11 days? 10 days? Something like that. Guess we're going to Grimcat's latest heist. What, did she just steal something? Oh, no, she already did. What are we doing? Oh, fake Grimcat. Okay. It's just chicken scratch on a dirty piece of paper? Talk about disrespect! Oh my god, Judith. They could at least put some effort into it, like mash it in the stationery at least. Is that really what's bothering you? Okay. Acrobatics, somebody with acrobatics, I guess. Okay, whatever. We'll go catch this fake Grimcat, I guess. We'll find her. Him, her, I don't know. And I'm feeling okay. How are you doing? Faint footmarks are faint, but they're visible. Okay. Running on the rooftops. Oh, my laptop is dying. Better go plug that in. I don't want that to die on me. Could always be bad. I guess I can't power it through the power of Fee and Elaine Yuri, I guess. Can't believe Regina was thinking about Fairy, or Fairy? Fee and Elaine Yuri. I didn't mean to say Fairy, I meant Fee, obviously. Grimcat is a virtuous thief who only steals to punish the wicked. Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's her reputation. I guess she'd be pissed about it. Can't say I blame her. Can you, like, explain this whole Grimcat thing? No? Probably not. A money-grubbing asshole. Yeah, rein it in there, Judith. You might be a super-powered, badass thief lady, but you're still human? Sure. Yeah, she's a little pissed. Don't worry. Kind of in the mess because of, yeah, pretty much. ... Why are you giving him that look? It's always pay off my debt or settle my debt with you. Doing favors isn't like paying off a bar tab. I mean, she's right. Whether they're a close friend or a complete stranger, to be frank. Yeah. You're not off the hook for that little incident in Longlai? I'm thinking what happened in Longlai would stay in Longlai. Yeah, sorry about looking at you completely naked there. Want to just turn the other cheek? Will another slap help you forgive and forget? Not really. Look, it's more so the fact that you literally had to comment on it. Oh, just some random dude, huh? Oh my god, it's Ronald, isn't it? Why? Sup? Is that really Ronald? Or is it just his model? I guess it's just his model. Yeah, let's just go get him. Hello, Risha? Why are you here? Hi? What the hell? Why are you here? I mean, I know you're in town, but like... Why? Oh, you're back to Yen now, huh? I mean, we probably could have, but still. Thanks for... Yeah, Yen. Almost called her Risha on accident. In front of somebody that doesn't know who she is. I mean, granted, I don't know how nobody knows who she is. She looks identical to... Like, she's not even... She's not doing the weird physical turn into a man magic. And she was physically turning into a man, by the way. Like, that was a physical thing that she was doing. Like, the reason she doesn't look like she has breasts when she's in the yin outfit and crossbow is because she literally casts a magic spell on her actual body that makes her male. Seriously.
You sure know how to
It's
turn on the
something
charm.
she can do, I guess.
Not that you can outcharm me, of course.
Judith? Have you seen Risha? She can outcharm basically anybody in this entire series. But I'll take your maxed out stats there for your connection events. Well, that was good. Okay. Always a good day to see Judith again. There is a bulletin board in Old Town.
Off we go.
Might as well go see that.
How is it this late?
Well, I mean, it has a 4SPG on it. The only one for the night, but it's there.
All right.
Okay. Weird. Probably should run the ad now. Not that I want to, but I guess I have to. It's been like the 2-hour mark. At least we saw Risha though. That was always good. I really like Risha. I mean, if you don't like Risha, I don't know what's wrong with you. I mean, it's Risha. Sorry if you're on YouTube. I have to run an ad every like hour on Twitch to turn off pre-rolls, and people prefer having no pre-rolls, so that's what I do. You know, I'm just fighting enemies or talking to somebody. I can like do stuff on screen, but I don't want to do a side quest on screen while during an ad. I wonder if Risha's in the second game. She probably is, right? I assume she is.
Well,
I just want playable Ren. Ren totally needs to be playable. Is she in the most games in the series? She might be, actually, now that I think about it. Let's see, she's in Bessie, 3rd, 0. She is in Azure. She's in CS4, Reverie, Daybreak. I know she's in Daybreak too. That's 8. I'm assuming she's in Kai, which would put her to 9. Yeah. You know, she might as well be the main character of the series, really. I mean, not that I'm complaining. Frickin' Ren's awesome. But somebody on the dev team likes her. And she's always getting character development, so even in this game. Alright, they can actually start walking over there now, because there's only 20 seconds left. But I need to like dry my hands. Alright, where are we going? Riverside? Riverside.
Let's do this.
Makes sense. Yeah, here we go. Now, I don't know if that thing has been fixed yet for the internet, but so far it seems to be okay. I mean, I'll run a log later, but it definitely wasn't fixed yesterday. Go to the stable on the river, which injured iron steeds descend. Yeah, it means the body shop, which is pretty obvious. I don't like that they just tell you the answer on the map, but whatever. I mean, I guess it's nice in the sense that you're not wasting your time trying to figure it out, but yeah. I think Olivier's in a lot of games too. So is Aga and Tita. Who's this Tio in? You know, I think Tio's in the most games of any SSS member now that I think about it. Unless you're counting... No, because Lloyd is in CS2 and CS3 technically. So I guess Lloyd is in the most, then Tio. No, actually no, Randy, because Randy's in CS3. And Tio's in CS3. They're tied. It's Ellie that is in the least amount. Yay, we're gonna get a free car wash. Okay, thanks. A little out of nowhere, but sure. Nothing scares me more than free stuff. Don't look a gift car wash in the water. Clients already paid in full. Shut up and get your car washed. Shut up, sit down, and drink your goddamn tea. No, probably not. That's another game. Well, we got your car, and it's nicely washed, I guess. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing, but sure. Uncle's gonna handle the real delicate parts? Thanks? I mean, I guess this is a thing in FF15 with Cindy. I've heard her name was supposed to be Sydney, by the way. And they mistranslated it for some reason. I think intentionally. To make it sound like a more American name, even though it's literally supposed to be female Sid. Go solve the riddle? Sure. I like this side quest. You might be able to figure out what's going on, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe I should actually, like, I don't know, do this one.
Off we go.
This should give us some gray points. Actually, it gives us everything. I don't know why it gives us chaos points, but it does. But I don't care about the chaos points. I care about the gray points. Yep. Got the merchant. Department store, basically. Yeah, but what do we get here? You are the 333rd customer to visit our store. Here you go. Sure. You get an all expenses paid invitation to a bathing facility in Treon Tower with a massage. Oh my god. Also, I love how it's 333rd, which is a completely random number, which I'm taking to mean that whatever customer number he was going to say it to him. Clearly somebody paid for this to happen. A belly full of pizza makes you happy? That sounds good. Sounds good, Zero. I mean, I got chicken wings. They're really spicy. You missed the days you could bag an entire one yourself? Oh my god. See this through to the end, I suppose. Okay, now we're going to the Satan district.
Taking off now.
Now you can only eat like 70% of one? Oh, only 70%, huh? I like how you say that as if that's like, you know, disappointing or something. Yeah, it means the hotel. Is it Berlizia? Well, it's Rumsfeld, who, yeah, we did the Berlizia thing for. I think this side quest required you to do a bunch of earlier side quests. Like, I don't think we could do this one if we didn't save Berlizia, basically. We would have had to do the street racing for Junifer. I forget what we would have to do for the department store. You possess an accelerated metabolism, so I do be hungry a bit more often. I mean, I guess it's cool. What the hell is this? It's your reward. Yeah, this whole side quest has basically been a complete celebration for Van's efforts. For doing all of the side quests, you basically get a reward of, here you go, Van. Have fun. Did I die the other day? Am I in heaven? This is a pound of sweets, and it's all mine. I mean, I like this. It's like never happens. Like the character does all these side quests for people, and the people decide that you've helped decide, hey, we're gonna help you now. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, I guess. He means weight, basically. Kirim is like pounds. Well, not pounds, but the equivalent of it in metric system. Was it kilos? See, it's everyone that we helped throughout the game. Yeah, Van being paranoid about the whole city. Yeah, see, there's Berlizia. We got Lalua in the background there, Sayla. There's Cody. Eddie, obviously, is right there in the middle. Guy in the back was for the game that we played. I forget everyone here, but everyone here has been part of some sort of side quest. It's really cool. I like the end result here. No? Van, are you like dumb or something? They're throwing you a party and they're paying for you. It's literally just my job. Considering Berlizia would be dead without you. Read the room, you doofus. Oh, there's Isabella. Well, mostly to Berlizia, Zelia, though. Yeah, if you're wondering who paid for all this, Berzelia did, because she's filthy rich. It pays to help the rich girl out. Apparently he's got a bunch of presents. Yeah, it's literally all of our clients or people that we helped as a result of taking on clients. I think you have to do every other side quest up to this point. Seriously, this is like super cool. Like, this is the guy we helped with the register issue. You know, the guy that stole money from the register because he was getting scammed. Yeah, you returned the money. Like, this is like really super cool. I really love this moment in the game. Ever since you got my wallet back, I haven't lost it again. Right, this is the person we helped find the wallet. Right, the woman we saved from the stalker. Remember, the client was actually the stalker, but we ended up changing clients to her to protect her from the stalker. I'm not here to pay anything off. I'm just here because it sounded fun. I don't think we helped Isabella with anything. But, yeah, she's here. That's just funny. She's like, I'm just here for a party. Right, Roderick, we found the pendant. They literally go through all the side quests that we did, which is super cool. At least for Edith. I think the ones in Edith are required. Right, this is the girl whose boyfriend was unfortunately killed as a result of the Desire Gang and their connections to Almada. She got closure on her boyfriend being dead. I wonder what would have happened if we lied to her. Because we told her the truth that, you know, her boyfriend was dead and you wanted her to move on. Yeah, that's the guy that made the game. The little children's game that we tested for him. Oh yeah, this is the guy that got scammed on his phone on the net. A phishing scam. The idols, of course. Of course, this was a required side quest, but yeah, we helped the idols. It wouldn't have ended well, that's for sure. I'm not that greedy, come on. If you say so, Van. Right, this is the cult quest where we, saved this guy from the cult he was being manipulated by. Obviously, Curtis is the, he's the kid that was taking the drugs, basically. And his parents were like fighting all the time and pressuring him, and we helped him out and got his family to realize that, hey, they need to pay more attention to their son and stop pressuring him all the time. Right, Isla, we helped her get out of town to find her grandmother who was dying. During the lockdown. Obviously, Berselia, she did the fake kidnapping. Eddie was manipulated with it. Although he was trying to help Berselia, but didn't realize that, you know, Desire is kind of evil. Are you two like friends? Like, you barely hung out. Like, you hung out like once. It's weird. Like, right after that, you know, Eddie and Berselia are hanging out. Berselia's like, no, you're my friend. You can come here anytime you want. And then he kind of never does again. It's weird. Well, figure it out, Van. Just have to get to eating it then. Yeah, why brush off the thanks and appreciation? You're too old to be an edgelord? Oh my god. Said the wannabe gangster. Hilarious, actually. Apparently we're gonna go get a super gourmet dinner eventually. Like a 5-star restaurant or something. Shit, I can't turn that down. I've heard legends about that seasonal fruitcake. Van, do you know how rich Brazilia's dad is? He runs like a corporation. Yeah, the Van Appreciation Day party. Really cool. I'm allergic to kindness. Jeez, dude. Oh, there's the editor-in-chief for Dingo. You always see the dark side of humanity in the line of work that he is, but this was the opposite. Ain't got a clue how I stumbled into something selfless like that. Yeah, I mean, usually he sees like really bad shit, but this time it was the opposite. I mean, he literally helps people, so of course they're gonna return the favor. Yep. Him and Brazelia came up with the idea, basically. Roderick. Yeah. 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 You did some digging? Exactly what it sounds like. Oh. I guess Brazelia wanted him to research Van. Yeah, that's definitely a Batman freaking reference. I know, I know. This is a really cool side quest. Yeah, Brazelia got everybody involved. Pretty cool. An anti-hero's welcome. Arkwright sheds tears at touching tribute. You knock it off with the anti-hero shit. Yeah, whatever you say, bro.
That takes care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Yeah, they really do pay us for that, which I guess makes sense. One of these days we'll level up Gray, but I guess not today. There are still more side quests. Don't worry. There is, I think 3 left. You would think that would be the last one. It is not. We are going back to the... Well, we're done for the day, basically. So let's go ahead and... go back to Arkwright Solutions and rest up here. You know, I don't think this matters, but I might as well use the bathhouse. I don't think I need to, but just in case.
Welcome to Laguna.
I think it's just once a day, but I might as well do it just in case.
That's the stuff.
And then we'll go back and move on, you know?
On top of the world.
No girls this time, guys.
Anytime.
Sorry. Just Van's sexy body. I mean, it is quite a thing. You got the radio?
We've got plenty more hits lined up to spend your night in Edith. Like this next one.
Oh yeah, it's just music at night. Forgot. Alright. Finish the nighttime activities and we'll move on to the final day in the game. Yo, finally. Yeah, we just skip ahead to the festival. Where I'm sure nothing will ever go wrong. Just a normal, ordinary Where did that come from? Okay. That looks weird how we threw that on the table. Subcontent tasks and modest requests, okay? Apparently we got a whole bunch of stuff and very little work, which makes sense, I guess. That's true. I mean, you know, kind of approaching the end here. Maybe. Oh, the memorial service of Cray. Yeah, that makes sense. And the unveiling of the Republican Army's next generation of weapons, which will basically completely raffle stop Erebonia. Seriously, that's where this is going. Obviously. Yeah, Erebonia is basically screwed. As they should be. Maybe don't start an illegal war. Or follow a complete lunatic, and your country won't collapse. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I don't know. I think Erebonia is getting what they deserve. Oh, by the way, apparently C just sent us a message. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. From C. Yes, it is the same letter, intentionally so, from Reverie. What that means, I have no idea. But yeah, for some reason, there's somebody using that name again. I mean, maybe it could be Rufus again, but I don't know. Or Crow, or I doubt it though. It's probably somebody new, right? Who knows though? Hey, it's the dancers. Oh, Marielle is here. I mean, everybody's here, of course. Asmore, I see Kasim, Thorndike. Totally not evil Cronkite. Absolutely not. Oh, Ashen's there. Oh, Rocksmith is here. And so's Cody. Kind of weird how the C thing just, like, literally happens and there's like no fanfare to it. It's just like, oh yeah, C sent you a message, and then they just like move on. It's weird. Like, I know it's like a mystery with intrigue and stuff, but it's just kind of strange. It just comes out of nowhere. Oh, right. Because Agnes is the president's daughter, she could not go. Because she would need protection from, you know, as the first daughter at a presidential event, obviously. Yeah, now we're talking about it. I don't know why we didn't talk about it at the time. Huh. Interesting thing is we have 6 of them, but we're missing 2 of them, actually. Right, yeah, we, yeah, so they basically tell you, it is not Crow, or it is not Rufus. I don't know why they don't just tell you that it was Crow and Rufus, but whatever. For some reason, they're vague about it, like we know who they are. Basically, a third person is now using the same acronym for some reason. So there are now 3 C's. I guess, but like, I don't know what you're doing here. I mean, this is like literally important. Like, you're supposed to know, like, it's supposed to be a thing where you're like, holy shit, is it Rufus or Crow? Like, you're supposed to have that reaction. And then you're supposed to be like, oh, is it somebody that they know? Is it somebody that's related or knows? Somebody would have to know about Rufus, right? Like you're supposed to have this information.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 a.m., which means that the time has come.
Otherwise, it's completely meaningless to you, and... well, kind of pointless.
President Gramhart has arrived to make his speech.
But it's clearly meant to be building off of that, off of those events. Oh yeah, Renee's there too, which is why I'm concerned with where Renee's character's going. I can't imagine him staying... he's probably leading into an antagonist direction, let's be honest here.
To the people of Edith, as well as everyone who lives in this great nation, I wish to thank you for gathering here today. I am Roy Gramhart.
I like his political speeches better than Osborne's.
Years ago, in the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, our ancestors made a choice, a truly remarkable
Like, he comes across as far more charismatic than Osborne ever did. I don't really like the way Osborne gives his, like, we're gonna go kill everybody speeches. Like, Gramhart doesn't do that, which I like better. Yeah, Gramhart's is far more believable to me. Oh, you're not auto-dancing for some reason?
They chose to embrace equality, freedom, and love. They chose to stand against discrimination based on class and race.
Like, Osborne's were just, like, brutally violent for some reason.
Walk the long road ahead of them.
And for some reason, everybody was like, rah, rah, yeah, which I found unrealistic. I know, curse shit, but I don't like it.
And that long, winding road
feels unearned.
Is the Calvardian Democratic Revolution.
Like, this feels like a legitimate political speech from a popular politician.
The face of our country and the whole world forever. As both a fellow Calvardian and your 23rd president, I am forever grateful to the goddess above for the honor, the deep, profound honor, to be able to walk this road with you now.
It helps that he's not cheating with a stupid mythical curse either. He's like legitimately just his own political skills and talent, whereas Osborne was just cheating, basically. So he's really not as charismatic as anybody thought he was, basically. At least that's how I'm interpreting the weird him using the curse shit.
However, though I would love to proclaim this as a day of celebration alone, I, alas, cannot. For as we all know, our brothers and sisters from Cray Village were taken from us at the hands of cowardly terrorists.
Yeah.
The people of Cray shared our
Still one of the
ideals
most, like,
and
shocking
dreams.
moments in the series.
We walked the same path hand in hand, but they were cruelly ripped from our grasp. Despite this great loss, we moved forward, and all of you cooperated with the recent emergency declaration. Thanks in no small part to your assistance, we were able to eliminate the criminal organization that was responsible for this heinous act. Though I realize that will never bring back the lives that have been lost.
He is indeed a sexy man, I'm not gonna lie to you.
As this country's commander-in-chief, I am deeply ashamed that I let such a tragedy happen under my watch.
Like, these moments like this were needed from Osborn.
Let us mourn.
Like, he doesn't act like a real leader in Cold Steel.
I will lead us in prayer.
He acts like everything's about him, and I don't like it. It just doesn't work.
Arusha, Heavenly Mother.
Like, I don't buy that Osborn is that popular, basically, because of the way he acts.
We pray
I buy it with
that you will
Gramhart.
watch over these lost souls and return them to the Radiant Land.
At this time, the Edith Cathedral Choir will be singing a hymn, followed by a statement from Archbishop Jerome.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they really like to hit you with it. Which is good, they should. They treat it with the gravity that it deserves. It's not like, you know, Celtic being burned and nobody dies and it's minor damage and the game basically completely forgets about it. No, with Cray, they take it seriously. I mean, this is now like 3 chapters now where we've really focused. Really like had a focus on it. At the end of the intermission, chapter 5. And then the finale, like, we like actually give it the gravity that it deserves. That's good advice. He is a politician. Yeah, he's got quite the silver tongue, basically. He's very talented and charismatic, unlike... I don't know, like, they try to tell us Osborn is charismatic, but he doesn't really give a speech like this. It's weird, like... I know we're supposed to just believe that he used the curse to somehow manipulate the whole country, but... I don't know, I find that stupid. It honestly makes Osborn less of a threat, frankly. That he's basically cheating and could never have achieved that level of popularity without it. I think he would have worked a lot better if he was actually personally manipulating the country into war. Not literally cheating. Like, Gramhart isn't cheating, he is building up his own popularity through his own political talent. Which Osborn just frankly doesn't have. We're supposed to believe he has it, but it doesn't really show us that he has it. And in fact, plot points contradict it. I don't think they handled Osborn particularly well.
That was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you.
Gramhart is a much better character.
And I thank the ladies and gentlemen of the choir as well.
It also helps that his relationship to his daughter is actually, you know, realistic, and he's not an abusive piece of shit. He's just a father with an awkward relationship with his daughter, who still loves her a lot.
The road this nation has walked has not been without its challenges.
And they have political disagreements.
Those challenges include our long-standing conflict with the Empire, the economic crises of recent years, and even that wretched cult that existed in our country until 10 years prior.
Sure love bringing up this DG cult.
And there are challenges that lie ahead, including the terrorism that has infested our nation and the discrimination that is outlawed in our charter.
The anti-immigrant terrorists.
If we glance outside our borders, we will notice that the seeds of war are being planted. And if we look beyond the horizon, we will see that the desertification in the east is creeping westward. Open your eyes. These problems can be ignored no longer. We, as the leading power on the continent, must face them and overcome them.
I like Ren's look
the
there.
founders of our revolution, for instance. They confronted their challenges head on and actualized their ambitions.
Sheena. Who's supposed to look like somebody, I guess.
Auguste Alden, Aramis Gainsborough, and Olga Atkinson surmounted every obstacle that barred their way.
Who's she supposed to resemble? She's supposed to resemble somebody. Phil Gaia, yeah. I don't know. Do you guys think she looks like somebody that we know? I think she's supposed to, based on what Van was saying earlier. It does, but it has to be somebody that Van would know.
We must stand united.
I'm not sure.
As we move into tomorrow as one.
I think she's going to be relevant.
But to forge a path ahead, we need not only strength of will, but also strength of
Yeah, no one comes
arms.
to mind for me either. Can't be like Shizune. We haven't met Shizune yet.
Big announcement.
When we first saw the statue.
We have given our glorious Calvardian military a number of much-needed improvements. Allow me to unveil the future.
You mean Arabonia being completely screwed and overmatched and having zero chance whatsoever? Yeah, basically, that's what's happening. They could probably raffle stomp Arabonia on their own right now.
Our next generation
Seriously.
shed our tanks. They will replace our antiquated Vasion models. These tanks will leave the ones used in the Empire firmly in the dust. They are twice as fast and equally as durable.
Basically, Empire robots stand no chance.
The main cannon's raw power measures up to theirs, and they are capable of firing nearly 3 times the distance.
Yeah, their accent tanks have no chance, basically. Because they're outranged, basically.
Next, we have an entirely new addition to our military. The Ix Alba series of aerial cruisers. They are 120 arcs long.
Give me a party member that fights with a flagpole.
Our battleships and mid-sized airships in size.
Fiona does in Xenoblade 3.
They are equipped with highly advanced weaponry, and their cutting-edge control systems allow them to conduct operations with complete autonomy.
That's terrifying.
Based on our recent field tests, we have concluded that even one of these cruisers can dominate an entire squadron of Imperial airships.
Yeah, Osborne basically ruined the Empire. They are completely screwed. And there is literally only one superpower now because of Osborne's idiocy.
And last, but certainly not least,
which I appreciate.
I will introduce you to a new class of weaponry.
Making Osborne look stupid is a good day in my book. Because this is all his fault. Completely.
Those robots from the Empire?
No, they're the
They may
completed
remind
frames.
you of the Empire's Panzer Soldats that were unleashed upon the world 4 years ago.
Pretty much, he's the leader of the Soul superpower now.
Superior, and they are based on an entirely different design philosophy. We call them assault frames.
They're probably not that far off from Divine Knights, honestly, at this point.
Which maximizes their performance and strengthens their output, mobility, and reaction speed. Their potential is limitless. Not even the Empire's latest Panzer Soldat models can
I mean, he
compare.
might be bullshitting, but I don't think so.
Our military is doing so great.
How wonderful.
Long live the Republic!
We love President Grant. Glory to Calvary.
I like how Sharita's clapping, but he doesn't look happy.
It goes without saying that power
Ren is
must always
obviously
be
looking
used
suspicious too.
responsibly.
Oh, I'm
We've
pretty sure
learned
he's a
that
villain
lesson
too,
from
but
the Empire's past transgressions.
I don't think he's gonna be like a black and white villain, but I think he's gonna be some sort
I
of
swear to you
gray
today
character.
that we will not use our military as an unwieldy instrument of conquest and bloodshed. Instead, it shall serve as a firm, yet flexible tool that can respond to any situation or crises that may arise. It is my belief that the weapons you have seen today will help us build a better
But this is
road
such a
for
much
our
more
future.
effective thing than what Osborn did when they did his speech.
Thank you all for listening. I believe I have talked for long enough.
Like Osborn's speech was just, "We're
Glory
gonna go
to
kill the
May the
Republic."
goddess bless us all.
Like he doesn't build up to it. Like Gramhart built
Now,
up
go
to
out
it, you
and
know.
enjoy the festival. And
He went and he
spend
got
this
the
joyous
crowd
day
first
with those you hold
with him.
dear. Let us make this a celebration.
Tugged at their
to
heartstrings, and then he did this. Like this is much better political strategy. They do a much better job with Gramhart. But yeah, he's sus as hell, obviously, but that's intentional. Let's see. Certainly overwhelming. If you've seen the airship in the AFs, yeah. Yeah, we've already seen them. Well, it's Gramhart. He's dramatic. Yeah, we're probably leading to some sort of political, ideological confrontation with Anya's and Gramhart. Which is going to be tragic, because unlike Osborn, who, you know, they insist that he loves his son, which even though there's literally no evidence of that whatsoever outside of flashbacks, like modern Osborn didn't give a shit about Rain. Gramhart actually does care about his daughter, and we've seen this.
Some of the new weaponry revealed will be on display in the Revolution
Like
Plaza.
he goes out of his way to help her, to check on her, which Osborn never did.
Visitors are also reminded that the area around the presidential building will remain closed to the public.
Yeah, they definitely realized they screwed up with Osborn and Rain, so they're fixing that with Agnes and Gramhart. Plus, he's using the, oh yeah, we get the festival music. He's using the whole, like, hey, they blew up, you know, Cray got destroyed, racist ideology, and he uses, you know, that horrific event in order to further combat the racist terrorism and make them less popular, hurt their recruitment. It's really smart stuff. Yeah, it's supposed to be the 7th Genesis somewhere. According to C, anyway, whoever C is. But yeah, so far they have done significantly better with Gramhart in one game than they did with Osborn in 4. Even if we just take into account, like, CS1 to Daybreak 1, Osborn's not handled well in CS1. He barely does anything. He's not really framed in a way that makes him seem all that politically talented. We never get a moment like this. I don't know. I never bought for a second that Osborn was that politically talented. He always seemed to be some guy that just made too many enemies and made all these massive political blunders, and they just kind of ignore it after a while and suddenly start pretending that that's some strength or something. It's bizarre. I think we have to bring Agnes in order to do something later. Oh yeah, Maxim is with them. He asked her out. But I am pleasantly surprised with how they've handled Gramhart. Like, I can buy he actually is a popular politician who earned the respect of his people, won an election overwhelmingly. Like, I can totally buy this with Gramhart. With Osborne, I just don't buy it for a second that he managed to gain power like that. I know he didn't win an election, but he seems like the kind of leader that would be getting massively protested.
Find something too, or what?
And I understand why he's not, basically. Especially in, like, Crossbell. Like, there should be, like, rebellions going on there in CS3 and 4, and there's not. It's weird. And I know the curse is the reason, but that's a stupid reason. I'm sorry, it is. Doesn't even make sense, because it's supposed to, like, exacerbate your emotions, which they should have towards Erebonia, not Calvard. I mean, Erebonia is the one that annexed them, so what the hell? Makes no sense. Eddie's got his own little shop here. We'll talk to some people. I don't know if we'll go around and buy everything yet, but there's all sorts of different things to buy, and the final gifts and all that stuff are here. Yeah, he doesn't really... I don't really consider him much of a threat, honestly. He doesn't, like, ever really threaten the party, either. After they reveal the stupid twist, and it's like, okay, well, you were never a threat then at all. Osborne works better on your first playthrough, but when you go back and, like, play again, you realize how much of a non-threat he is. And how low the stakes actually are. And it does not help his character at all. You mean having something pull the stun like Gramhart? Yeah. Gramhart actually has political talent that Osborne simply doesn't have. As for him, he so much as lays a finger on Paulette after what he did. The end. Oh, yeah, I know. Like, all of Osborne gave political speeches before, but his political speeches were always like, I'm going to kill everyone! And, like, that's not a political speech. Like, it's not. He basically comes out and just gives freaking 1940s, like, speeches from Germany or something, and it's bizarre. Minus the racism, basically. It's just him shouting about killing everybody, and for some reason, everybody around him is just like, rah, rah, yeah, let's kill everybody. And it's like, what the hell? Like, why do you like this guy? It's not believable to me. It's supposed to be a gift for the Revolution Festival? Oh, right, Sheena's giving... Right, Sheena made food for him, and he already ate lunch, I guess, and now she's pissed off about it. Like, Gramhart's speeches aren't constantly him going, he's going to kill everybody. It's him actually working an audience, working a crowd, being a politician, you know? Even Dieter Croy had a speech where he was a politician, or, you know, Mayor, Ellie's grandfather, McDowell. Like, they gave political speeches that were real political speeches. Like, I know Erebonia is supposed to be some sort of imperialistic hellscape, but you gotta be more than that to be an actual successful politician. Like, you can't be on kill everybody mode 24/7. And I know the explanation is that he's trying to fool Ishmelga, but wouldn't that make him more suspicious that he's, like, going over the top? Plus, how he treats Reen was like, isn't Reen supposed to be, like, the one person he's supposed to love? Doesn't the fact that he abuses his son, shouldn't that be like, I don't know, call me crazy, but if I was the evil I being possessing Osborne who made a deal with me because you know, I'm gonna save your son for this deal. And then all of a sudden he was like, my son is a useless puppet that I will manipulate. I'd probably be like, what the hell, bro? What? I thought he was like the one person you wanted to save. This would be like, red flag, red flag, red flag. I mean, maybe I'm the crazy one. I don't know. Maybe Ishmael is just an idiot. But I would think that would, you know, basically reveal him. I actually think the twist would work better if he was going out of his way to be like, please, I just want you to spare my son. Seriously, I think if you were going to do the twist, it would have worked better like that. It would have been much more believable, and I could buy it somehow fooling weird eye thing, but...
Alrighty.
It's just weird, like, you know, it'd be like if I, you know, made a deal with you to spare somebody that I loved, and then we made that deal, then suddenly the person that I saved, that you saved for me, I just started abusing and treating like shit. To fool you. No, that would raise more questions, actually. Like, why are you doing that? I mean, maybe that would work if you know, at some point Ishmael called him out on this and was like, dude, I know what you're doing. Like, it's blatantly obvious. Like, you're doing over the top against the one person you're supposed to love. Like, you're a freaking moron. Osmond could have used the other country. Forgot the name. Ready to fire their cannons. It's such a small country. It's a crossbow. Then use Kia going Thanos to snap them to instill fear against crossbow and pulling a PR stunt by offering the SSS help. Turn it up that crossbow. They're just as much as as the other country. Yeah, I guess they could do something like that. I don't know.
This feels great.
I mean, Erebonian is the ones that fired the cannons on them, but he could have been working with the SSS against Kia or something. Try to make a deal with them, but that would involve political strategy, which Osborn never really did. I mean, they tell us he did, but based on what we see, he doesn't.
Hey,
Basically, the games just try to convince us that Osborn is just smarter than everybody else for some reason by making everybody else really stupid. What do you say? It's trying to prevent from you. I don't want you to follow my footsteps. Okay. Yeah, so because we helped Curtis out, his family is telling him, hey, you don't have to go to school if you don't want to. No, you gotta do what you want to do for yourself. I mean, I get why he's suddenly freaking out by this, but obviously it's a good thing. Falcom really does do these NPC storylines really well. Even in, you know, for as many problems as the narrative, the overall narrative can have, not just Cold Steel has narrative problems, but like any arc in general, the NPC storylines are always good, and they're the best storylines of any JRPG, the NPC storylines. Nobody does it better than Falcom. Mainly because most games don't even bother. I mean... I mean, Square's gotten a little better with it, with like FF7R, but still nothing compared to Falcom's Trail series, or hell, any of their series, you know. Tokyo Xanadu has really good NPCs and NPC storylines. Yeast does as well. I mean, from, you know, Yeast 8 has a whole bunch of little mini storylines going on for each of the characters in Yeast 8, beyond just the main cast. Like, all the people in the town, they all have their own little storylines going on, their own backstories. And there's a lot of them. I mean, there's like 20 of them, you know, and they all have their own thing going on, so it's pretty cool. We need to do the bathhouse, actually. I might as well do that while I'm thinking of it. Oh, as far as connection events, let's see, we have Anya's, they were not doing, because we have a gift that will finish her. I'll show it to you, obviously. Fairy, I think I'm gonna do Fairy. Yep, gonna do Fairy, gonna do Aaron. I think he'll finish, but yeah, because we're seeing him with a couple of movies, that makes sense. Rosette, yeah, that sounds right. We got Elaine, this is a really good one. And we have Shizuna gets her one here, and it is also a very good one. This is when you get Shizuna's real, like, good personality stuff to her. When she's not in the battle mode, she's at her best, basically. I love that. I love that connection event that she gets. A little jar beside him.
This is perfect.
I don't know. I mean, Graham Hart and Osborne are supposed to be like the same kind of
too toasty.
Kind of supposed to be the same kind of political villain. So figured it's appropriate to compare the two.
I feel good as new.
Make sure you don't catch a cold.
That should. Can I get the thing here? Unless I missed one, which I might have. Oh, I have this I have to get. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that, unfortunately. I must have already done it, actually. Because I rested earlier. Okay, this is probably like the last chance for the chapter then. Yeah, I don't think I needed to then. It's impossible, by the way, to get all of these, no matter what you do, because the Employee of the Month thing, there's more party members than there are chapters, so it is physically impossible to get all of the characters, basically, to be Employee of the Month, which makes it impossible to finish all the, well, to finish everything, basically. Let's see, we have... is 9. Debating whether I should...
You guys buying something too, or what? What's
yeah, let's at least buy all the stuff in the first part of town here. I might as well do that.
Huh. Come again.
Alrighty.
Okay, we gotta get the... Oh, I guess the bistro has a new thing to buy. Okay, that's weird.
Pick something already.
Oh yeah, because Paulette's not around, we actually can buy it from him. Basically, they realized, oh yeah, Paulette's not here, so.
Never a bad meal at Molar.
This thing filled about 2 5. Is that 2? I guess. Okay. I want to get the stand here.
Here's a request from one of our listeners.
This is crossbow music, isn't it? It's a crossbow battle theme. Yeah, on the radio. In the background. Yeah, it is. One of the battle themes.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
This is a Erebonian one. Both steel one, I think.
Come back soon.
I like how they play older music in the radio. That's cool. We can at least look at the paper here, and that'll be the last thing I do, I guess. That's all the things to buy. Might as well get the U materials, I guess. Can I get to the... There it is. Okay, got the message from foreign dignitaries. Yeah, we're talking about the Cray Memorial. Yeah, a whole bunch of diplomats are here. Yeah, I don't think it's any coincidence that they had Ren basically not clapping and she was looking mighty pissed. Or distrusting, I guess, would be the better word. It's also a nice touch to have, like, Sharid clapping, but he also didn't look happy about it, which is kind of cool. I think that's intentional, and it has to be. Whoops. Wrong button. Okay, got the Principality of Alzheim. Of course, Sharid is here, yep. Giving a speech, or giving a statement on the Cray attack. That makes sense. Oh, actually, I think this is Olivier. That's the first prince of the Empire of Urbonia? Yeah. Yeah, it has to be Olivier. Okay. Because I think Cedric is the second prince. And he's obviously not around. Funny, he doesn't even, like, get mentioned or anything in this game. Nah, whatever. Oh, the, talking about the revolution in Calvard, basically. 80 years ago. And there's a statement from Crossbell. Oh, they're talking about when Crossbell was established 80 years ago. Right, okay. That makes sense. The new weapons, the assault frames, and all that stuff, yeah. I'm sure we'll fight some of them eventually. Actually, we already did. We fought one, the Singularity AI thing. Let's see, Panzer soldiers were designed to mimic human combat on a grand scale, a larger version of normal weaponry for combat. AFs were intended right from the moment of conception to connect with the Sypha combat orbits. Yeah, so the reason why they're so much stronger than Panzer Soldats is because they literally can use the same sort of linking technology that regular people can. From the Sypha technology or the combat links, the equivalent of Erebonia. So yeah, imagine if like the robots could link with each other, and there you go. Basically, Erebonia is completely screwed if there's a war now. Like, completely screwed. They would be utterly annihilated. Yeah, they can like completely communicate at will. Sounds kind of ridiculous. Panzer Soldats are basically kind of pathetic now, honestly. And I like how they actually do make them stronger just by having them be able to coordinate in ways that are supernatural, basically. In the same ways that regular people can. Which, you know, does make them a lot more threatening. We are going to watch that Dawn of the Revolution movie tomorrow. We should be able to do all the side quests, get the kind Connect event's done tomorrow and talk to everybody, all that stuff. This should be the last time we have to talk to everybody. Like, this is the last day, so... Where's all this confetti coming from? I mean, I know this is like a thing in like every Trails game that has a festival, but, you know, it's there. Oh, we never did question of the day. Here, let me put that up for you. It's a weird question, but I mean, it's what I got. It seemed appropriate. Oops. It didn't work on YouTube. There we go. So, yeah, it's if you could create a festival in a Trails game, what would it be about? I know it's a weirdly specific question, but, you know. Could be anything. Oh my god, Silver Will is playing.
Beautiful song, isn't it? And we've got more hits in store coming right up.
Oh, more crossbell music. I don't know, what would I make? Maybe a festival on this badass song. I like how I'm jamming out to the music in the background. Look, not that Daybreak soundtrack is bad or anything, it's just, how can you beat this? But anyway, get over that barrier. Another crossbell theme music. Let's see. I mean, I'd make a festival celebrating Osborne's death. Because I hate him. Does that count? And I think all of Erebonia should be forced to attend it. By law.
Love that song. Oh, but no complaints about the next one either. Here we go.
Is he gonna play Luve's theme? No. Yeah, playing something. Okay, I know I'm supposed to recognize this, but I don't.
Alrighty.
It's from Reverie? Okay, that's why I don't recognize it then. I mean, I played Reverie, but the soundtrack isn't as memorable to me. I think it is Reverie. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's one of the battle themes in Reverie. I mean, it's not one. Yeah, I know. I like the soundtrack. It's just that wasn't one of the songs that I remember. What I remember is like the final boss theme. Okay, this is Silver Will. Like I remember Perfect Steel of Zero. Like that's a banger of a song. I just don't remember every other like battle theme from it. Plus Reverie has like a huge soundtrack. Like I think this is the biggest soundtrack in the series. I think it's gonna loop now. The best version of Silver Wing, it's probably the version in third. The super remix version. Or the super arranged version, I mean. God, I don't know. Festival. Honestly, I would have liked to attend, I mean, I don't know if this counts, but I would have liked to actually been able to see Shara's wedding, like, as an actual event to go to instead of just, like, the CGs. And the CGs are nice and all, but it would have been cool to actually see it in full. Oh yeah, Reverse Bobble is really good. Yeah, I like the super range version of Silver Will. It's really good. I mean, there's quite a few Trails games actually coming out this year. Well, there's two coming out this year. We got what do we got? Daybreak 2, and then Yeah, I know. I say Silver Wing. I know it's Silver Will, okay? I just say Wing sometimes on accident. And then the Sky remake is coming. I do plan to play both of them, obviously, at some point. Yeah, I gotta save before I forget. Because that won't end well otherwise. Yeah, we've done pretty good. Tomorrow we'll go do more of the festival. We'll do the connection events. We'll do the side quests. I think there's what, 3 of them? Oh, there has to be because it says 59 to 62. That should rank up my gray, right, game? You are gonna get to level 4, right? I mean, if it doesn't, I'm gonna be super pissed. Because I don't think I must have made a mistake, but that means I won't be able to show you the full cutscene. Which sucks, because it's... Gray is the, one of my favorite characters, and that would piss me off. But whatever, it's not a huge deal. It should rank up. I still have like 3-4 points left of Gray to get for free, basically. And, see the movies, talk to everybody, buy all the stuff that we need, and that should be it. Then it should just be a straight shot to the end of the game, really. Although, it's gonna take a long-ass time. I'll just tell you, like, the game is not close to over. I mean, we're not even in the final dungeon, guys. Like, we probably got another 10-15 hours left. And the final dungeon's also quite long in and of itself, so... Yeah, I'm looking at it. I got one more week after this, so... I mean, maybe I would finish on the 13th, and that is really pushing it. And I don't really want to rush the finale. The finale is quite good. I know some people don't like it, but... I mean, those people are just wrong. I don't know what to tell you. No, just kidding. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But I like it. Of course, I like Daybreak. I think it's the best first game in an arc since 0. I just do. It's way better than CS1 and much better than FC. As much as I love FC, Daybreak has its own self-contained thing going on in addition to just like 0 while also still setting things up, which works so much better. FC has the cool plot twist at the end. CS1 tried to have that, but it just... it's not as good. Stream during the Super Bowl. I mean, I could, because I'm probably not watching that shit. I don't really feel like watching Kansas City in another Super Bowl. No, thank you. I could if you want. I don't mind it. If you want me to do a Sunday stream, I can do that. I'm not opposed to it. Do a long stream. I don't know what I'm gonna play after Daybreak. I guess I could go back and finish Sophie. Yeah, I know. I've been stalling, basically. I guess I should go. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow for more fun with... Get out of my frame. You could turn around, Agnes. Thank you. With Agnes and Van here. Alright, take care.